I guess it all started here, which led to this one, which was quickly followed by 2 more. It was a sweet and simple time of playing in our rooms and doing fun activities.
There's a cactus.
I think that is a cactus.
Hunting with Daddy. Just hanging out in the backyard.
That was really good. That was really good, Sam.
And playing make-believe.
You're all ready to fight a fire, aren't you? You could put one out, couldn't you?
The fire.
Sam's earliest friends were his first cousins. There was Cousin Caroline, Cousin Philip, Cousin Jack, Cousin Liza, and Cousin Ford. And they made a stir wherever they went, because they were always dressed alike, as you can see, thanks to their Mimi. They're all still very close, actually more like brothers and sisters than cousins, and I love them all like they were my own. Then Sam started school, and he made a whole new group of friends. One of the first was Preston Presley. I'll let him tell you about their early years.
We were in a musical, and somehow Sam and I got demoted, and at the very end there was the mouse that ate the cheese. I was the cheese, so Sam was the mouse. And it went all the way down the line to the bottom of the barrel, the mouse and the cheese, and that was Sam and I.
The rat takes the cheese. The rat takes the cheese. I love the cereal. The rat takes the cheese.
Sam did the usual stuff like play basketball, football, and tennis. He even won state twice. We moved out to the country, and this became the hangout for his high school band of brothers. And they did all types of shenanigans like this, and I don't even know why. And four-wheeling. And mom car stunts. They fished, played paintball, built ramps, and even invented new sports.
Jackass football.
And they did a lot of hunting.
Go, Sam!
Sam just flipped the boat over.
Oh,
Go, Sam! It's almost gone!
They all graduated and went separate ways. And Sam headed to UT. Which was no surprise, since he was groomed early on. There, he met a whole new band of brothers. There's Thomas, Taylor, Dean, Eugene, Chris, and Stephen. Now here's where I need to explain something about Sam. He was a super smart kid and did well academically, but he was also very forgetful and unorganized, which exasperated me and his teachers especially. We were determined to help him with a bit of tough love. We decided we'd let him sink and suffer the consequences of not being prepared. Brilliant, right? On the contrary, it only made Sam the most resourceful person on the planet and instilled a great confidence in him that he could handle any emergency. So why prepare? A huge parenting fail. But it made him quite a remarkable young man and is what his friends love about him. This new band of brothers all had insight and observations of Sam.
My first impression of Sam was that he had something up his sleeve, which he typically did.
I think at first I maybe thought he was going to be innocent, but we certainly know that wasn't the case.
It's pretty tough to think of one word to describe Sam. If I could come up with the best example, he kind of reminds me of what an East Texas Renaissance man would be like.
I mean, Sam is one of our friends that's a lawyer, yet at times he's also been a fugitive.
There are times where he'll travel to Napa, but we all know he'd be equally as happy eating a 7-Eleven hot dog. Prior to consulting any kind of legitimate medical advice, Sam will already have tried to rub some dirt or some snake root on it.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Kathy.
Describe Sam in 5 words.
He's crafty. He's crafty.
One more word.
He's crazy. Crazy, crafty creature. Well, do we each get 5 words?
I'd say the best word to describe Sam is resourceful, because he always seems to find a way to get the best result. Just look at Jackie.
Now, college is where Sam's story gets a little fuzzy. I knew some things, like him joining a fraternity and doing fraternity things, and becoming a cowboy, like his daddy did before him. But his life was his own, which was necessary, but definitely hard on a mom. So I knew little, until that is, I found an old cracked phone in a drawer. On it was a sort of documentary of college life, and it shed light on a few things. Apparently, Sam had an obsession with food. Not good food, mind you. Not beautifully presented food, but the late night variety, or the I ran out of money kind. Here's the I turned to healthy leaf kind, probably taken January 1st. Then there are the people pics. I learned his friends were very sleepy, probably exhausted from all that studying. They seemed to fall asleep in the strangest places. And then there are the ones you wonder about the backstory, like these several law enforcement pictures. I heard that Sam slammed the door on a cop once. I hope that's a rumor. I don't even want to know this story. And then I found treasure. Pictures of his and my favorite friend, Jimmy. He spent the summer with us before heading off to be a Green Beret, and it was the best to be a mom again. I'd pack their lunch for work, and Jimmy always thought that was so funny. We all miss Jimmy terribly, especially on a night like tonight. But he's here in our hearts, and we look forward to seeing him again someday in a great heavenly reunion. We love you, Jimmy. Then Sam headed to SMU Law School, where he met Kyle and Tyler. They lived and studied together, and it was 3 years of intense, so they got to know each other well quickly. Kyle and Tyler were entertained by Sam's approach to life, honed and perfected by now. So I'll let them share thoughts on Sam.
I'll give you one example. So we go to Mexico for spring break. Everyone, we pack. I got a suitcase and a backpack. I got clothes and work stuff. He packs, he brings a dop kit and a backpack. And the only thing in the backpack is an N64 with Super Smash Brothers and controllers.
We went to the Bahamas with one of our friends and our friend's parents. And one night we were going out to dinner, so we had to jump into a golf cart to go across the island and go to dinner. And I'm sitting up in the front seat, and I get a text message from Sam, and it just says, "Are you wearing shoes?" And I immediately know Sam's not wearing shoes, and yes, he went to dinner that night without shoes on.
Sam had a huge life-changing event at SMU. I'll call it the best thing that ever happened to him. Her name is Jackie. As I looked through the photos that Jackie's mom Lynn provided, I saw just how darling a little girl Jackie really was. And it became clear very quickly just how smart she was, too.
And how do you spell your last name?
L-U-S-T-I-G.
Oh!
Actually, she was quite precocious.
Jackie, what's the name of the president?
And definitely didn't lack in confidence.
I'm the queen of hearts. I'm the queen of jasmine.
And she loved to dance, too. There are reams of dance recital footages on old home movies. It's obvious she had a great talent for dance, but I'm glad she chose to go to law school, where she met Sam. And she definitely had a mind of her own.
But I don't like to be called Jack.
Jackie, I was talking to Grandpa Jack.
Oh.
She made lifelong friends early on, like the other Jackie, Chandler, Kim, and Morgan. They did all the normal fun girl stuff like play dress up, and they made ridiculous skit videos.
Call Morgan! Ugh. What? Morgan, wake up! We have show. This is me in 35th to Merit. Let's go. I'm coming.
They went to proms and were even in the Macy's Day Parade. Life was good. After graduation, her life got even better still as she headed to that school up north, OU. There, she and her sorority sisters had tons of fun, but I never did find an old phone of Jackie's, so I really don't have any evidence. They did take a trip to Vegas, however, and it looks like they had a pretty good time. After graduation, her life got even better still. She headed to SMU Law School, went to her very first class, and there she met Sam. They've had so much fun together over the years, and he's taught her new skills that every modern woman should have, like shooting, and skiing.
You're shredding. You are ripping. Look at you go. Shred. The shredder.
I believe so far it's been the very best part of their lives, and I'm certain it was God that brought them together. Steve and I have prayed for our children since they were very young, for the one that would complement them completely. And I can honestly say that I believe they both do that for one another. Everyone can see that they enjoy each other immensely, they respect each other profoundly, and they love each other deeply. And they've already shown that they have that in sickness and in health vow nailed.
Hey, Jackie.
I just want to say that your daddy and I love you both very much. May God bless your union out of his abundance and shower you with his love and provision throughout your lives together.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
I found a love for me, so I'm gonna dive right in and follow your lead. I found a love beautiful and sweet. I never knew all of this time it was waiting for me. 'Cause I was so lost when I found your love, not knowing what it was, broken until I saw your light. In a moment you made me whole, took me and let me home. Now I am yours and you are mine.
Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Any words of wisdom for Sam and Jackie before the
And at all three of those locations, he's either had the power turned off at his apartment or the water turned off in his apartment. So Jackie, you need to be responsible for anything of importance.
Sam's gonna hate that I'm suggesting this, but Jackie should be the sole person in charge of their finances.
Only those two could put up with those two.
They're perfect for each other.
They are.
I love Sam. I wasn't a huge fan of Sam for like the first, 3 years that I knew him.
Okay.
Make sure you don't fall asleep every night at 7 p.m. when watching TV with Sam.
Just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Go buy what you want, Jackie. Buy all the dresses now before.
Don't listen to that.
It's
Sam,
signed.
buy guns. Hurry now.
He even won state twice. Are you serious? Charlotte, baby girl, you gotta go outside, hon.
My son Gabriel needs a friend to play with. When are the babies coming?